Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have a fun one for you. Today I am just going to be doing a quick mukbang, but it's actually just going to be eating a little bit. I'm just going to hang out with you and eat, and I'm just eating this. So it's like a wimpy mukbang. It's a mini one, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, so first I just want to say welcome to my channel and welcome back to those of you who are back. I love to hang out with you guys, and today is exactly about that. We are just going to be hanging out and enjoying this food. I'm just going to talk to you about it. What I'm eating right now is, let's see here, it is a Chicken Marsala Pizza. There is a local place that's near us, and I'm assuming other people might have like places like this too. However, this is a gourmet pizza place, and they have chicken marsala. They have, of course, they have the standards. They have vegan, they have the traditional classics, and then they have gourmet and also Indian style. So that is what we've got here. So this is a chicken marsala. So good. The chicken is delicious. What comes on it, I get it without tomatoes because I'm not like a huge tomato fan. I don't mind tomatoes in certain things, like, you know, like pasta and stuff like that, and like in my salsa, but for the most part, I usually leave tomatoes off of stuff for me. Anyway, so I have cheese here. Let's see what comes on here. So it has the chicken, it has the cheese, it has bell peppers, onions, it has chunks of Parmesan cheese. Yeah, so, and like a little saucy thing. I don't know what the sauce is, but anyways, it's really good. And cilantro. So it has really good things on here. I'm just gonna start and hop in. You should smell this. It smells so good. I don't know how to describe it so far. Like when you drive by like an Italian restaurant. Holy crap. That's what this smells like. I love Indian food. So it has like a nice little Indian flavor in there. So good. This is delicious. I love the family. They're so nice who own this place. So good. Oh, spicy. But if you have chicken marsala on a menu anywhere near you, totally try it. It's so good. It's freaking delicious. So good. I literally just took my aligners out, so I'm like, yeah, baby in my teeth to eat anything. And of course I dance whenever I eat. So some of the things that have been going on lately, I have I'm collaborating with a few authors. I'm like throwing my pizza everywhere. I bet you guys can see that. But I'm collaborating with a few authors right now. I have some surprises coming up. Can't announce it yet, but I will be able to soon. But the projects are going to be out next year. One was going to be out at the end of the year, but one of the people involved got injured, and so it was delayed. So it's on for next year. Oh my god, so good. This is so good. I have another slice. I wasn't sure how hungry I was, but I'm gonna have another one. But it's a pepperoni and sausage. But I wanted to show you guys this one. It's so good. The chicken marsala. Oh my god, the flavor. It's a little spicy. When I got it the time before, it wasn't as spicy, so I guess it's just kind of like whatever cooks on. But it has a little spice to it this time. A little kick. No. So good. So good. Okay, so I'm working on some stuff. I'm collaborating on that. I have some giveaways going on. Check out my giveaway page. That's really cool. Right now I'm listening to a lot of Queen Irby. If you have not, and you're not familiar with her, please get familiar with her. Her songs, her music is so beautiful. It's so good, you know? She has good songs. And they're bops too. Big time. Positive. Uplifting. She usually has it where it's geared toward women, where it's like, you know, pumping them up. But if you listen to her music, period, I think that you can enjoy it no matter what's going on. If you're a guy or a girl or whatever. But she is so... She got good songs. She has really good songs. So good. What else I want to talk to you guys about? Can you guys believe it's like July? July. We are halfway through the year. It seems a little weird, a little insane. How is everybody doing as far as transitioning back to life? I don't know how much longer. I don't know if they're gonna lock it back down. I think they're gonna lock it down again. But I think they just give us all kind of like a breathing in between, because people are getting a little stir crazy. So good. Are you guys concerned out there yet? This reminds me, I have the stuff coming for you guys. I got my second dose of my shot. I'm really happy because I totally was sitting there. I don't know about you guys, but I realized how like affected I was by everything. Like, you know, like I started crying because I was relieved the moment that I could actually book my appointment to go get it. I cried. Like I cried. I like bawled my eyes out. And I was like shaking and just happy. I'm like really thankful. I know some people are like, oh, they want to take that risk where they could still have it be fatal. But I don't want to take that risk. When I was younger, they thought I had asthma. And I don't. But it's not fun to be breathing compromised. So I did not want to do that. You know. Now it's gone, guys. So delicious. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have another one. This was good. Maybe I'll have a cookie. I don't really want a cookie. It's really funny. When you have the liners, you start thinking what's sensitive and what's not. I don't want that. Plus, when I have to clean it, I think about like, okay, when I'm gonna have to clean this, how's it gonna be? Because you know how, you know, usually you can kind of like rinse your mouth out or gargle or something after you eat. With this one, it's like you really have to floss and do certain things. And you want to make sure that nothing's going to be like weird because these liners. You guys, my life is liners right now, so sorry if that's all I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I just realized I didn't put on my lashes. If not, I just realized, I just remembered again. Anyway, the other day, I got something in my eye and it caused my eye to be like a little bit sensitive. So I just like stayed away from the lashes for like, well, it's not the other day, so it's like a couple weeks ago. But like my eyes are super sensitive and I just kind of just took a break. The lashes are fine. I just didn't want to put them on with my eyes feeling irritated. You know what I mean? Because anyway, when I was a little kid, I used to get little eye issues, like little flare-ups over the summer, like when I would go swimming and I go do whatever, blah blah blah, because my eyes are super sensitive. So there's that. Anyway, so what did you guys do for the 4th? For me, I watched Hallmark And I watched a couple other series. Let me tell you about these series. They're so good. I've been really watching like a lot of the ones on Netflix, and I've been watching a lot of the murder mysteries, but the murder mystery ones right now, because Hallmark, it's Christmas in July, so they have a couple weeks where they're just doing Christmas movies. Usually, you guys, I absolutely love that because I love Christmas movies. But right now I'm like majorly into their mysteries. I'm like, no! Anyway, but it's okay. But anyway, so I watched some Hallmarks. I watched $10 Cove. That one was really good. And that one's over on the main channel, and the other one's like a mystery. If you see like a clip, I'm not going to say like the channel numbers just because it might not be the same for you, and I don't want to like lead you astray. The $10 Cove, that's with Chad Michael Murray, and my mouth is still like trying to learn how to talk. Anyway, so Chad Michael Murray and Allie something, she was on iZombie. And then, so that one was a really cute one. If you haven't watched it, definitely stop and watch it because it's really, really, really good. What else? I caught up on The Flash. I did like a whole like binge because I was a little bit behind because I had really been focusing on knocking out a lot of work. And so like when I get into my work zone, I don't watch like a lot of TV. And so I was glad that I could watch The Flash. So I caught up on that. I've been watching a lot of Netflix. I've been watching some of the more mature audience ones over there. Yeah. So what did I watch? I watched one of the ones I loved Sexify. That one's really good. It's been converted. They have like voiceovers because it's a different language, and so they have like voiceover artists, and that's just in itself fun to watch. But it's about like 3 girls, and they basically are building an app because they're like in a competition or whatever, and it's really good. And they're building an app, and it's basically helping women reach a higher pleasure zone when they're having sex. And so that was really cool. But they like do different studies and stuff like that. So it's not just, it sounds like, oh, salacious and stuff like that. But absolutely, if you're a woman, if you're a guy, you need to check it out anyway because it's really cool. But if you're a woman, it's really cool, like the different things that they explore during that one, and it's cool. So I liked that one, but it's definitely for mature audiences. What else? I loved how it ended. I was like, yeah. Because it drew it all together, and I felt like, yeah, this is a payoff. This is really good. I've been watching Sex Education too. That one was really good. That's with Gillian Anderson, and she's a sex therapist in that one, and her son is actually who it's about. His name's Otis in the thing, but anyway, he's in high school, but it's like a mature kind of show, and they deal with like some serious issues. I loved it. Anyways, I talked more about that on my Q&A, so I'm not gonna like talk about it now. So that was really cool. And that one, I really loved the bus episode. So if you've watched it, you're probably like, yes, me too. That one was so good. It is so real, and it makes you feel like when you're a woman, you're not alone on some of that stuff. So there's that. However, throughout the whole thing, it totally reminded me of like when I was in college and we studied human sexuality, and they basically just act out different things and you learn different things that way. And I just thought that that was so cool. I love the way that they do it. Like their orientation of it is so good. That one has like 2 seasons. It's really good. Sexify only has 1, and they're coming back. All these have stuff coming back. But anyway, so I talked to you about those. Another one I loved was Shadow and Bone. That one is like a paranormal one. So basically, she like has powers and such, and she's light, he's dark. So it's basically he controls like the shadows, and she controls like the sun, like draws her power from there, and it's like really cool. And then it's just really good. That one is a good one. And all the side characters and the different things. I was like holding my breath during certain things. It was like doing all the things. It is so good. If you liked like Merlin, Xena, stuff like that, you'll love Shadow and Bone. Like, you know, like Buffy and Angel and stuff like that. Like the different things. It is so good. That one's good. It doesn't have any vampires in it. It's just good. So there's that. Probably Supernatural, but I haven't watched Supernatural. I know, but I haven't watched Supernatural. But I definitely recommend that you check that out if you're thinking, oh, what should I watch on Netflix next? That. The other thing that I think that you should check out, let's see, what is the other one? Oh, Never Have I Ever. That one is, Never Have I Ever. That one is really, really cute. I swear to goodness that I love that one. That one was like my wheelhouse. I love cute teen dramas, but just like a coming of age story. And it's so cute. That one is such a good one. It is super cute. It's just cute. I just liked it. So yeah. So I'm really curious to see what happens next, because like on the 15th, the new season comes. So I timed this one right. If you were watching my other ones when I was talking about Bridgerton, and I was like, oh, I thought like the new one was coming. Yeah, it was like a whole year. And I did that on Witcher. I did that on a few of them. This one I actually timed right because it was like within a few, like 2 weeks, the new one was coming. So I was like pretty proud of myself. Like I did something. But anyways. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? I don't know. Have you noticed, like, you know, with everybody like back to doing different things and being out and about, like I work from home, so this is pretty normal for me, but everybody being out and about, it's like louder. Like you didn't notice like all the noises. And my dog right now, she's having like an adjustment period. She's like, and she's like getting nervous about different sounds because she's not used to them anymore. And so that's very interesting. So I was wondering if anybody else has noticed like their pets a little more anxious because they're hearing more noise outside. If so, let me know. Yeah. I don't know what else I wanted to say outside of thank you for hanging out with me. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that's majorly interesting that I want to talk to you guys about. If you've been watching, like I mentioned, I'm doing my aligners. It's all about that right now. I don't know. I'm just really excited about some of the projects that are coming up. I've been doing some writing. I have a lot of things that I'm kicking out. I'm doing Kindevellas. I'm talking about that everywhere, you guys, and I feel like I was like, oh, did I do it here? Yeah, I did. Kindevellas are basically episodes. So books broken into episodes. It's like a novella, so it's shorter than a novel. But there's different episodes. Do you guys ever do like webtoons or anything like anime? Like they have different sites that have animes and they break it down week to week. That's basically the idea of the Kindevellas. And so I'm very excited because like I already was doing this over on my website, but it's a little bit different because it's going to be over on Amazon. And on my website, I have a soap opera. And I was doing that like a while, and it's basically has bunk seasons, I don't know, 5-6 seasons that I have over there. But this is going to be a completely different series that I'm working on and stuff like that. One's Runway and the Beast, and that one's great. That one's about a fashion industry. The next one that I'm working on is Shadow Life, and that one is talking about vampires, and basically they have a whole life because, you know, like they are not up during the day, so they're up during the night, and they have exactly the same thing that's going on during the day as they do at night, and so it's like a shadow life, so it's like a shadow to the day or something. Anyways, I just thought it was really interesting. Like this idea came to me, but it's a lot of different cool things in there, but it's like really realistic, and it's like set about right now, and so it's gonna run, and it has some elements, some cool elements of like the pandemic and stuff like that. Not a whole bunch of it, but you know, it's just set in that time, so there's like masks and stuff. And then the final one that I have over there, the third one that I'm going to be kicking out, that one is All I Want Is You, and that was sparked from a song I was listening to. That song is so good. But that one is basically talking about she basically is newly single because like her guy, I don't know, they broke up. I haven't decided yet, and it hasn't had to be said because that's the beauty of Kindlevella. It can happen as I'm writing it. But anyway, so they broke up, and her friend, he's like always like the celebrated bachelor and everything else. So she's like, teach me your ways. I need to live the single life for a little bit, you know, so she can kind of find herself again and stuff like that. And the only thing is, he could not wait till she was single again because he's been on his own journey and he's decided he really actually wants somebody. So, full-time and permanently and stuff like that, and he wants her, but he's like trying to figure out how to kind of give her hints to not to be, you know, to settle down with him. And so that's kind of what it's all about. And she's like not seeing him for that because she's like, oh no, that's not anything he's about. And she's not trying to do that right now anyway, because, you know, she's just trying to make sure she knows who she is. So that one is fun. So far what I've written in it is just really, really fun. And that one's going to be happening as I'm writing it and sharing it. The other ones have more of a story to them because they were going to originally be books. Well, not The Runaway and the Beast. The Runaway and the Beast has a lot to it because I just like wrote it because it was just something that I was inspired to do. But this, the middle one, is the one that I was going to actually make into a book. But now it is going to be a Kindabella, and I'm like, you know, just breaking it up. So there we go. So I talked to you all about that. And those are fun. I don't know if you guys are like readers like me, but I love romance. And like I used to go to Barnes & Noble every week. Like the highlight of my week was going to Barnes & Noble and buying Blaze, Harley Quinn, and stuff like that, and buying like a whole bunch of other books. And just every month they'd have 5 new releases out each one, and I buy like 10 books a month, and I have like a whole whole bunch of like in my storage. I have like a whole bunch of books in like, and I don't know if it's just in storage, but I also have some here in my home because I'm like kind of transitioning some of my stuff. And I'm just like really, really excited because I'm going to start reading back through some of those and reading some of them. Anyway, so that's something fun for me. So I don't know if you guys are like me and you're like a little book hoarder. And it's not really hoarding books, but like I love books. And so I'm really happy that I can have them electronically because I can take my whole library with me. And there we go. Anyways, the whole point is that was a highlight for me. So I don't know what's your little book nerd thing or your thing, period, that you nerd out about. And you can keep that for you or you can share it with me. I love hearing about that stuff. I don't know. I don't know what else I wanted to talk to you guys about. I just kind of wanted to sit down and just kind of gap because it's been a while. I have not been on my social media and I have not been on here in a while. Like I just started posting again regularly and everything else because I just was writing. Plus I had to take a mental break because there was a lot going on. And now I feel like, yeah, I feel like things are a little bit better and stuff like that. And then some stuff you know, sometimes you just, you know, whatever. Queen Irby, she has this one song and it's called Everything's Gonna Be All Right. And she talks about if you need to just like unplug and just take a minute for yourself to do so. And I was like, hey, she's vibing with me. Maybe that's why I'm like loving listening to her right now. But anyways, I like a whole bunch of stuff. So there's that. Anything else I want to talk to you guys about? My fitness journey is going good. I don't know if you can tell, but my little face is like slimming out and my body's slimming out. I'm starting to see like curved muscles and stuff like that in my arms. My stomach is flattening out. My thighs are getting smaller. I love that because, you know how you have your things, like my butt and my thighs are like my areas that are a little bit more thick or whatever. And sometimes some people, it might be they carry theirs in their chest and some people might carry theirs somewhere else in their waist or something. But majorly for me, it was like, it's kind of distributed all over, but, you guys, I'm just burping. What is going on with me? Anyways, you get it. But yeah, so my journey's going great. It's going really good with the liners. I'm like making smarter choices right now. I'm like, I don't really want to pop it out for cooking. No, it's not worth it. Do I want to have what you call it? Like, I didn't really snack, but I'm noticing that I did, there's some moments that I might have snacked because I was like, it was easier. But now it's not as easy because I gotta pop those liners out. So this is good training for me. So when my liners are finished, I'm gonna still have a retainer. But when my liners are finished, I will be in good habits. You know, it says it takes 30 days. Well, I've got 4 of those 30 days, so 120 days to get my act together. But no, my working out's going on. I was like, what can I do? I'm not gonna eat. Let's work out. So it's like working out. All right, guys, so that is me. I hope you enjoyed this. I just kind of yacked about some general stuff with you. It was just time. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.